People are really struggling with this, what to do with AI when it comes to like sermons and stuff, where you write an article or something and you use AI to help. Like, what's somebody who's a believer in Jesus supposed to do? What should they do with that? And I read Karen Swallow Pryor, who's a really brilliant professor lady when it comes to writing, just brilliant.
Yeah.
And she said, you can use it, just attribute.
Ah, okay.
And now if you're doing a sermon or you're teaching and I don't want to say I just got that from AI.
Right,
I'm actually reading something like, well, that might tell you something. And then she said, actually, you need to attribute because all AI does is take other people's ideas.
It's not creating. I just had the discussion with someone.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So you're actually taking somebody else's ideas.
Right.
So you need to attribute it to AI. And if you don't want to attribute, then don't do it. And what does that tell you? But I thought that was a really smart way of looking at it. You got to hand it to big tech. I think they're going to pull this off. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, like the USB cords,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Now they're being replaced with like USB-C or
That
whatever.
is correct.
Okay.
Yes.
I think they're going to go the distance with those.
What do you mean?
At any point, they could have put a sticker on those and said this side up.
Right.
And they never did. That would have cost them nothing.
That's true.
It could have been the easiest thing. We've been turning it over, back, try it now, it's the other way, and they'll flip it back. And now, like, we rode the whole thing for years.
We did. Now that it's over, it's gone.
And they never did it.
Never did it.
They stuck to their guns. They never did. It would have cost them nothing. You know, one great thing about encouraging people is you can do it again and again and again and again. People don't get tired of it. You could tell somebody the same wonderful thing about them. At some point, I guess it'd be creepy if you do it on the hour, every hour. Set your arm, ding, you're wonderful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
Like people in your family or people you work with, there's things you could say you appreciate. People forget. We all forget, and we can be so critical of ourselves. Having somebody bless us, that's really what you're doing. You're offering a blessing over somebody. Like, people are starving for that. I hope all of your dreams come true. At least the good ones, anyway.
Yeah,
Not all of
sure.
them, but the good ones.
Yeah.
The ones that are good for you. Because mine are coming true.
And is there one specifically you'd like to talk about? Yeah.
I am pumped. I just got an email asking me to be the keynote speaker at a librarians convention.
Wow.
That is,
That's the pinnacle.
I seriously am very pumped.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten back to him, but I'm like, look.
No, I know that you would
I will
be.
waive my fee.
In fact, let me pay you.
I love libraries. I love librarians. I love it all. I just want to be I want to be there.
As a follow-up, I don't think I know your origin story for being what were you again? The librarian?
The president of the Illinois Student Librarians Association.
I don't know that origin story.
Okay, well, a lot of it was my brother's influence.
Okay. How so? This is the documentary just screaming to be creative.
So I don't know.
What do you mean?
Okay, so I do love library. I loved helping out in the library.
Okay.
I do love the books. I love the Dewey Decimal Bingo. I love all of it.
Of course. Yes.
But my brother was a lot more popular, and he, just had a way.
Okay.
And for some reason, he hit it off with the librarian at our school. We had one librarian. It was a tiny, tiny school, but there was a library club. It was maybe 5 or 6 bookish girls.
Okay.
And my brother joined.
Okay.
And made it like the thing.
Okay.
And fast forward less than a year, in our school, there were 120 people.
Total. Wow.
Total.
Okay.
80 were in library club.
By the time
all the football players, all the basketball players, everybody.
Okay.
It just became the thing.
Because your brother joined.
Yeah, and he made it funny.
Okay. You made the library club funny.
He made it funny.
Okay.
It was like, you just made it cool and ironic.
Okay.
And then, so I enjoyed that. My friends did too.
Okay.
The nerdier friends, we were into it. And then he became president himself of the Illinois Student Librarians Association. And so when he was on his way out, I ran for it. and I got elected.
Nepotism. You're a nepo
Yeah,
baby.
maybe it's basically because I was his brother.
Yeah.
But I was very excited about it. And I had to learn parliamentary procedure.
Of course.
And all that.
And I'm sure you ruled benevolently as well.
I did.
Yeah.
And I issued a newsletter, which was an absolute work of art.
Yeah.
But it was more, how to say, like non sequitur.
Okay,
It didn't
yeah.
make, it didn't,
Made
it
no
didn't
sense.
make any sense.
Right.
But yeah, we had a great time with it, and I totally enjoyed it.
This is such a story of politics.
I guess it is.
It
I was
is,
totally
yeah.
incompetent,
Right.
so yeah.
I ain't got your job.
See what you're driving at.
Because you knew somebody who knew somebody.
Yeah. So we had a spring convention for the state, and at the spring convention, what we did was we planned the fall convention.
Okay.
And we had a fall convention, and at the fall convention,
We planned the spring.
We planned the spring convention.
course.
So that was
My
our.
goodness, this is politics.
It
isn't
really
it?
is. If we had a big hiatus in between actually convening.
So that nothing ever got done but the planning of
Go
the
back.
thing.
Yeah, right.
Planning of the things.
Totally, yeah. Boy, it's true. Exercise can be really hard, but you know what's harder? Is not moving in life.
Yes.
That'll make your life harder. It's really hard to master a job field or a tech field, like master your craft. That's hard. You know what's harder? Having no skills whatsoever and then trying it. It's really hard to have an uncomfy conversation. You know what's harder? Avoiding conflict. It winds up being harder. It's so true. James Clear wrote about that stuff, but I've heard that with regard to following Jesus. Like, it can be hard. You know what's harder is not following him. Ultimately seeing things unravel without his wisdom in your life. Like, living a life of unforgiveness and bitterness is way harder than forgiving people. Love this quote. This is from Henri Nouwen. He said, "I have found it very important in my own life to try to let go of my wishes and instead to live in hope." And he explains what he's talking about. "I'm finding that when I choose to let go of my sometimes petty and superficial wishes and trust that my life is precious and meaningful in the eyes of God, something really new, something beyond my own expectations begins to happen for me." I love that quote. I found it to be true myself. Like, I think I know what's best. Like, oh, it'd be so great if this happened. But actually, God has a bigger imagination. He may have something for you that's way better. So you just live in hope of that instead of this thing has to happen for me. Like, okay, Lord, I am trusting you and I am hoping. People will say, I've heard this a lot, basically all the religions are saying the same thing. And it's so not true. On so many different levels, it's not true. Like, one will say, look, if you see suffering, you need to detach yourself from suffering. That's the objective here. You detach from suffering. That's not how Jesus rolls. This compassion thing is attaching yourself to suffering. Somebody else is suffering. I have compassion with him. Everything in me says, get out of here, get away from this. But compassion means, no. Turn around and go in there. Jesus didn't run away from the cross. He didn't run away from us. He drew near to us. It's a great way to be with money. Just have open hands. I can receive it. I can give it. People want to give me a gift. Thank you. Somebody else needs something. Here you go. Like, it's just in, it's out. There's that, I think, because it doesn't rule you that way.
Right. It's a lot less stress,
Yeah.
believe it or not. Yeah.
I don't have a hang up about either one. I can receive, I can give, and it's a constant thing. I feel the same way for forgiveness. I need it all the time. I need to be ready to dish it out all the time.
That's a great point.
Right?
Yeah.
It's just a constant, I run on that. Like, I need it. Okay. My whole attitude's got to be at the beginning of the day. Like, I'm going to forgive people in advance. This is how life goes. Looking at the video,
Yes.
I can see myself down here.
Sure.
Worse than usual. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the lighting is worse. Is it just me?
It's the same.
I look more like a vampire than ever.
Hold on. Let me see. How's that?
I don't know.
Wait. No.
I feel like I look more like a vampire than I ever have.
You feel like you have looked like a vampire in the past, and this
Probably.
is more than that.
Yeah, I've never looked at myself and thought like I was like a vampire until now.
Because when you say more than ever,
Yeah.
it seems
Yeah.
as if you've
No,
always looked like
no.
that. No, okay.
No, I don't feel like.
You don't feel like you've always looked
No,
like
but I
a
do
vampire.
now.
Okay. Well, I mean, they're popular,
They are.
right?
Yeah, and it can be dashing, right?
I think there was a whole franchise built around them.
Oh.
Yeah. So
That's right.
All right.
The whole Twilight thing.
Why don't we call it marketing?
I'm arriving just in time for the Twilight craze.
In more ways than one, huh? For both of us.
I don't know why.
It's Twilight, all right.
I like the clothes of not Twilight, but like more of the
cape.
Transylvanian
Sure.
vibe.
The Count.
Yeah.
If you would.
Yeah, I like that. The cloak and all that stuff.
Go all in.
Yeah.
Instead of fixing lighting,
The ruffly shirts.
why don't we just lean into this?
I totally should.
We'll keep the lighting the way it is.
I want to do
You'll just
that.
go ahead and lean into the whole vampire
Where do you get
situation.
a ruffly shirt?
A ruffle?
Like a really
What
ruffly,
do they call it on side? A puffy shirt.
puffy shirt, but it needs to be ruffly. I don't.
Yeah,
It could
ruffly.
be puffle. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
roughly, and then what else do they? They just do all sorts of stuff. I'm real close.
Well,
I'm looking at me.
I guess what I'm saying is the Twilight redefined it.
Yeah.
So this would almost be like a retro vampire that you'd be trying to do.
Yeah, I want to go back to
You want to go
Bram
back to the
Stoker.
retro- Oh,
Yeah, actual Count Dracula.
okay. That's something.
Also, the backdrop is worse than ever. I've noticed that too. Like I just moved.
Yeah, the backdrop.
There's
I saw.
been no effort here.
No,
It's just-
I saw that on one of your interviews, and I was like, "Gosh, that is really irritating me." It's been like
Sorry.
that, but I've never.
I got to replace the bag in the trash.
Yeah,
I
and
need to move it
then
back.
right, and then the little mic stand or whatever that is, and the light and the easel for some reason. All of that, yeah. Whatever interview we did recently where I
Yeah.
was
Well, we're not gonna use the video.
editing, huh?
We won't use a video for that, right?
No, we won't.
Yeah,
but when I
right,
saw
good.
it, it was
Yeah,
the
it was-
first time
yeah.
that I. Usually, I'm not paying
unprofessional.
attention.
Right.
To, yeah, well, I just feel like there can.
Well, we can do better. I just got to straighten it out. I wasn't thinking. I still don't think video.
I don't either, and,
don't-
and I'm like, well, what
This is-
can we? It's hard when you don't think that way. I don't think that way. I never have. I've always thought audio.
Yeah.
So, and I've never been particularly good at video. And early on in school, realized you're not good at that. Don't focus on that.
Yeah, I don't want to. And
Yeah.
we had the backdrop of the book thing, but I kept tripping over it. I couldn't even move the chair back there. It was constantly getting
I
under
know.
the
And then you have to go through something
rickety.
away, and you're
Yeah.
going through it and
But
all of that.
if I'm going to inhabit, I realized that in the catalog of the backdrops, I had the library backdrop with
yes,
the books.
but there was a castle as well.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes, you're already on this.
Yes, we're going all in on
Yeah,
the retro.
like I could do. It has like candles and stuff.
Yes, no, I remember.
It's a perfect backdrop for
Yeah.
what I wanted to achieve.
I was
now,
actually
my
when
new
we
aesthetic.
showed you the backdrop, I was definitely afraid that you were going to pick that one, and was very happy that you picked the library. So now that we're going back to, it's like the owl bags.
This is my new
for
thing, yeah.
followership. When I was like, when she showed it, I was like, well, now we're going to have owl bags with little feet. And
It's my new aesthetic. If you have to be visual, why not Transylvania?
There's probably an
I mean,
answer
look
to that
at me.
question. If you give me a moment. Just lean in. Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
That's exciting.
I look forward to it. Goodbye.